was awake when you called me, but I couldn't pick up. Stuck thinking about why I'm so lonely, even when I've got love. 'Cause I take one step then I spiral. I can't get out till I'm hurt. I wanna break out but not able. I'm laying down in the dirt. Maybe I just need some time to pull myself together. I don't really feel like trying now. Will I stay forever? No, we'll be alright. I wish every night. Will somebody save me? 'Cause I'm not okay here. Yeah, I'm tired of feeling like I'm caught on a wire. Will I be alright someday? Staring down at the empty, so full of regret. 'Cause I know for sure you won't find me if you can't see me yet. So I leave your calls on the table, 'cause I can't find any words to tell you I'm not the one you thought would be there for you. And maybe I just need some time to find myself again. Yeah, I don't really feel like trying now. Will this ever end? We'll be alright. I wish every night. Will somebody save me? 'Cause I'm not okay here. Yeah, I'm tired of feeling like I'm caught on a wire. Will I be alright someday?
Yo, what's up, Chris? Yo, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, that little toasty fire over there. Oh, hands are cold. With that gingerbread, man. Just what's good, guys? So, I hopefully the DVR set on this one. Digital video recording. I hope so. Hope I didn't fuck it up this time. Hopefully I'm still alive. Okay, we're still alive. Thank God. Apparently last time I didn't click DVR or something. What up, dude? How goes the games? Nuke yet? No nuke yet. I haven't put together a nuke squad. But I did see there was a secret camo challenge for Warzone 2. Get a very beautiful pistol. Sheesh. You got a nuke yet? I don't think Jonathan's gonna be going for nukes here anytime soon. So it sounds like he's a little fed up with the game. No, ain't that good. Hey, I just watched Gary and Bobby Poff fucking just get a nuke without firing a single bullet. So I think anyone can get a nuke. He complains about it all. Yeah. I was gonna make a pretty funny TikTok today. I had an idea of playing the part of like a casual player, you know, like I'm the casual player, right? Just playing the game like, oh, what's new in the updates, blah, 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 you know. And then you're like pretending that like there's a dev right there, like, oh hey, well, you like the new updates? And he's like, oh, well, what'd you update? And I'm like, well, you know, we made buy stations a lot harder to get. Like, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Well, we also added Rocket League. And you're like, yeah, but I like to play Call of Duty. And then he'd be like, but we got all this stuff. I'm like, God, I hate this fucking game. Shut up, Chris. What's up, Jonathan? I think it's a good idea for a TikTok. I haven't been inspired since today to make a TikTok. So today we're gonna make one. We might do the whole thing from start to finish on stream, just for shits and giggles. Costume changes, all that shit. We'll see. What do you guys think of the Christmas shit? Got the Christmas theme going. A little nice fire over there. Don't you want to just like roast some marshmallows? You know, like drink some hot chocolate with a little whiskey in it. Maybe like a little whiskey eggnog. You know, watching the snow fall in the mountains. Santa Claus flying across the night sky. I'd love to be wherever this is right now. Had you a whiskey? Pff, say less. Say less. We're gonna do coffee talks today, though. I was really pissed because of apparently. Okay, so I haven't been like recording. I hadn't been like recording on my computer because for some reason it wasn't recording very well. But now I fixed my recording settings because I was like it was skipping frames due to encoder lag, and I didn't know why. It was like skipping a fuck ton of frames. Like currently right now we already ran like over 100,000 frames. It's only skipped 2, and then it's only missed 7 frames due to rendering lag. Everything else is running just top notch. How's the quality? Does it look all right? Does it look clean? 'Cause I think we're sending it 10. Well, we're recording at 1440, but we're sending everything out at 1080. I felt like 1080 would be a little bit easier for phones and you know, consoles and obviously PCs. Shouldn't have too much of a problem, but you know, not everybody has a 1440p monitor, right? It's gonna be Apex for you, dude. I figured you're gonna give it a good run until, you know, they're gonna fix it here, and they're gonna fix things here in the next 4 months. I see the next 4 months we'll have more updates. I think season two, I think will be, it's like it will be the straw, you know, to break the camel's back, per se. Because I remember during Verdansk days when the cheating got so bad, you couldn't play a game without like running into like 4 cheaters, and then everyone made the switch to Apex or Fortnite, right? I think Fall Guys had just come out. That was the whole thing with Tim not getting a crown in Fall Guys. So that was going on, and then you know, Warzone came out with a Ricochet, you know, announcement, brought people back, dropped Caldera, you know, Rebirth came out, brought people back. Oh yeah, Rebirth was, I think, the savior of Warzone 1. That was just my opinion. Because I know I took a break and I started playing Apex. And I was having fun. I had a lot of my Warzone friends had moved over to Apex, or I had played Apex, you know, quite a bit before, so it was fun to learn that game at that point in time. They need ranked. I don't think Warzone will ever have ranked. Ever. Again, IMO. I don't think they'll ever have ranked. Because the game is, it's a casual game. It's for the guys who, you know, work a fucking 60-hour week, and when they come home, they want to be able to hop on pubs and just go pub stomp. Where you can't, it's hard to do that in Apex. Like, you gotta have a squad, because pubs get boring in Apex, especially when you have like you know, all these like high ranked players that have it's still have pubs. Yeah, but they're not gonna go away from pubs. They're probably gonna have ranked you know, like CDL style play, right? They can, but they won't. They can and they won't, but they won't. I think that's the reality of it. They won't. Just, they make too much money off pubs, you know. And I think the competitive BR guys are gonna, you know, obviously gravitate towards Apex, right? Especially if they have a squad, and they wanna get sweaty. And I think the people that don't have a squad are gonna play Fortnite no build solo, because they can have fun in that, right? And still have a very similar experience, and not be like so sweaty, right? Especially with all the changes they made to Fortnite. I mean, the game looks great. It's in a good state, I think. I haven't played it in a while because I suck at building. And then the last time I played it, it was me and my buddy Austin. It was during the Call of Duty kind of rut, and we wanted to play other games. So we tried Ready or Not. That was actually pretty damn funny. That was a lot of fun. Ready or Not was fun. But it's a M&K game, and I'm not the best M&K player, but we played. We did it. That's the same with PUBG. I love playing PUBG, but nobody plays it. And you know, Battlefield is just kind of in a stale state. Halo is bringing some good pub content with Forge, and some of these cool maps that people are developing. Saw Doc was on Halo forging a map, which is pretty cool. And seeing some of these people who have built maps and can't even get into their own map when they want to play because it's so full. That's pretty cool to see. I think that's cool content. Building maps and having people play your map. That's pretty neat. And I think that's what Halo needed. And then unlocking all this stuff so that, people can come to the game and like have all the, a lot of the armor and, cool shit from that game is pretty neat too. But yeah, besides the nukes in Warzone, that's kind of like really the only content you can make right now, because there's no other guns. You can't really use an AR besides the TAC 56, right? It's a LMG RPG, RPK meta. It's a slow as fuck gun. It's a slow as hell game. There's no close battles. There's no that Apex style entertainment. Which most of the entertainment in Apex happens in like the last 5 minutes of the game, anyways. And I was watching the last game that Symph and Teep and Doug is Raw had yesterday, and Doug was just saying like, I just hate W keying half this map. Like, you have to have a vehicle to like get around. And then with the elimination of like 90% of the fucking buy stations, and then the buy stations rotate, like there were big areas of the map where they used to have 3 buy stations, so you could have more engagements, more players coming back in towards the end of the game, getting the ability to get UAVs to find out where everybody is, and then be able to push them and have those dynamic fights. It's not happening so much. But Raid was pretty cool. We did, me and Arrow and a guy that he met, I don't remember his name. We did the Raid. That was fun. But what sucks is that like 30-hour stream that I did, I didn't have any recording of it, which sucked. So, I mean, for me on Call of Duty, Warzone is not the priority at all. It's fun to play, fun to get some clips and stuff, and I definitely want to get a nuke before I, if the game gets so bad I can't play anymore. I definitely want to get a nuke, be able to get that calling card and emblem and the stickers for the guns, just to say I have them. And then for me it's gonna be camo grind, which we are. I think we got 30 gold guns so far. We made some good progress, especially with shipment added. Shipment's like the best way to get that shit done. And then they're adding more guns, so I might not have to do the launchers. I might only have to do like 1 or 2 launchers, which would be great. Yeah. But I think on the whole, Preparation H feels good. Yeah, I just don't know. Don't know where. I mean, for this update, like I said, on this update was a big L. You know, if we're gonna rank it out of 10, it's probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. Yeah, they fixed a couple things, and yeah, they added some stuff, but the constant bugs, the looting system, like half the shit comes out of that's on the ground, you know, you can't even pick up because it won't even register it. Like the gun and the ammo will be right next to each other, and like you'll just keep swapping guns, and especially if you're like swapping like an SMG, you know, or if you accidentally click the weapon, you're holding an SMG and it's an AR, like your SMG drops and then all of your SMG ammo drops. Then you got to pick that up, then pick up the ammo again, and then try to do it all over again. It's just it's clunky. It's just clunky. Like what they should do is just have whatever's on their body drops in the backpack. Maybe except for like, you know, maybe the primary weapon that they had out drops, but all the ammunition stays in the backpack. So you can go over there and grab everything a lot easier, more like Apex where the crate is right there and you just go up to the crate and grab all your ammo and you know, plates and, you know, all the armor and stuff. Everything's in the backpack, make it just easier to use. And then I also think that, you know, if they had a backpack, like a larger backpack that you didn't have, so, you know, they did a stronghold and they got a large backpack, that you have the ability to pick that backpack up and use it, which you don't have that ability. Movement, they need to increase movement speed, increase the time to kill. They need to make it so if you down someone in the air that when they hit the ground they die, because like right now you shoot them and it looks like they're flying, you know, downed, right? And somehow they have another parachute that lets them sit right on the ground, right? Bullshit. Some bullshit stuff. It's like stuff that doesn't make any sense. Stuff that doesn't make any sense. I don't mind the whole sniper doesn't down in one shot. Like it takes a good amount of your plates and everything off, which is great. So it should be a 2-shot. Like one to take all your plates off, one to down you. And then it should be a 1-shot finish as well. Like if you shoot them in the head when they're down, it should be that. Finished. Dead. Because if it has the ability to take all of your plates and then drop you, it should be able to kill you on the 3rd shot. It should only be like 3 shots. That way it's a skill, right? Sniping will be a skill. Because with a lot of these reload times on these snipers, it's fast enough where you could say shoot them in the air, knock all their plates, shoot them again, boom, down if they're flying, and then they're dead, right? So that'd only be a 2-shot. I just think it's silly because like you can down someone and then they self-revive, right? And if you're shooting them with an AR or a LMG, you just wasted a shit ton of ammo getting that down, and then you're not going to get the finish. They won't finish if they're flying, right? You should be able to. That should be a dead, like in Warzone 1. Yeah, that's my rant for today on Warzone. They need to get their shit together if they want to have a game that that is actually viable for the future. It's an actual camo. Yeah, wait, it's not even a thing. You trying to guess on me? What? What? Gotta be a camo challenge. Secret camo. What's his name? OP marked. Oh, it's just got to be a glitch. It's a graphical glitch, bro. No. I didn't read the replies. Yep, gasline. Well, I saw it, and so I just sent it. I was like, "There's got to be a way to get it." And then when I was watching the thing, it just it's the gold camo. You know, remember when the yeah, me second guess myself. Yeah, well, I hadn't done any research. I just saw it and sent it to you. I was like, "This looks good," and I didn't do any research. But just went and looked at the clips and a little more. I didn't read the comments, but just looked a little more in depth, and it just looked like a graphic clip. But that would have been cool. That would have been a cool fucking camo if that was it. Ugh. That'd be cool though. I think that's a bit flashier than anything we'll see from, yeah. But it's pretty cool, though, to be honest. It is pretty cool.
Army's just got to get a W. They've contributed a lot of points, you know, but, yo, 1,900 and 1,000 wins? How many wins do you guys think you have combined?
Me?
Oh, yeah.
I can probably count on my digits, bro.
No,
I'm maybe
Probably count on my digits, bro.
This trio is going to get some dubs. We're going to hit up the Warzone mobile station. It'll be easier on the phones.
Amazing stuff. Well, you both can be my streamer. I'll be the guy that just sits back. I'll be the priest of the team, making sure I'm picking up everything we need to pick up. Shields, yeah, armor, I got him. Don't worry about it. I'll just be hiding behind a riot shield, probably.
You could gun Maven.
You really think so?
I think so, yeah.
I could gun Maven?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, 100%. I'd probably give myself that, maybe. Yeah.
She can gun Maven.
He might be listening. But yeah, potentially could. But it's been absolutely incredible so far. I just want to ask, you know, in terms of what we've seen on our screens, and I know it's been pretty quick because, you know, Mini Royale is a pretty fast-paced way to play Warzone. But any kind of highlights for you that you've kind of been like, geez Louise, I cannot believe what I'm watching?
I think one that I look back to is the Huskers play in the very end game. You could see he was playing with the team, but then at the end he was like, I just got to take over here. He just pushed up to the building, popped a couple kills. Acquiesce as well. That play was pretty sweet. We've seen some cool snipes and stuff throughout this tournament as well. So we saw SPX come out. It's been dope.
It's been really good. Ali, what about you?
I'm just happy to see the military really showing through. You know, I was a little bit worried of the fact that maybe they kind of just sit back a little bit and it'd be more about the influencers, but it really has been all about these players on these teams. It's been about the military, so I'm glad they showed up and showed through.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Teep got down by military as well. I mean, they are no joke out here. They're here to play. But I have actually been told that we're going to be tossing on over to our casters right now to see exactly what they're going to be delivering us. But I've also been told that we have a quick tweet to have a little peek at as well. So let's take a little look at that one as well. Air Force Gaming have been tweeting on the socials, calling it now. Overall standings first. Okay, we got the Air Force, obviously. Then second, Maven. Third, Maven's hairstyle. Headstyle. It's more of a scalp style. Fourth one of the other branches, probably no one remembers.
Man, they're burning Maven right now. What's going on?
Tell you what, Maven Reflections game is ready. We're going to hand it
What's going on?
Hot, quick, let's drop into the fourth lobby.
Yeah, you know, I guess I have a pretty good understanding why Air Force is in the lead. I just walk off. I sort of like, we're about to be on camera. I'm wandering around. I was so gassed about this Air Force Gaming tweet because, you know, they understand it. They understand it. It's the baldness, it's the beauty, it's all of it.
But this is what I gotta ask, and it just hit me, and I don't know if I'm a genius for thinking about this or an idiot, which it could be both. Is a hairstyle if you're bald?
Extra self-res right here.
Because you don't have hair.
Oh.
Here, Isaac, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a hairdo. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, Maven. It's a lifestyle.
All right, so we're now in our fourth and final game. We'll start off with Acquiescence, who has just been tearing it up.
Oh, that's got to be the lady right there. She's tweeting right there in the back.
At this point
Oh, that's a dude. That's a dude.
And
Or it's
what's
I don't know. It could be a dude.
Space Force
Be a
just
lady, I
below
don't
them
know.
at 59, if I'm not mistaken. And you have U.S. or excuse me, the Navy right below them with Teep and Co. So there is a chance with two teams. I mean, they can come back.
That's the big thing. You've got 6 players. Like, I know sometimes you might forget because how we've been highlighting it, but you've got 2 trios from each. Now, can you get in and make a run? Now, this could be good. Well, good for Air Force, I guess, if it's a mess for Space Force early on, but it looks like that's going to be a wipe. They're able to get the kills. Symphony trying to pop off early. That's going to be 3 for him basically out the gate.
So 3 for Symphony and Co. Okay, so this is, like you said, a strong start needed. Space Force to get their second endowment trophy in back-to-back years, or back-to-back competitions, I should say. They've got to clear at least 12 points. I know you said I should have been a math teacher, but still, 20 or so points. It's going to be a lot. Either way, though, they've got to have the pop-off game in game number 4. And quite honestly, there's nobody better than Symphony to lead his team.
I'll be honest with you. I've casted a lot of Warzone events. I stopped doing math because it usually ascended with me sounding like an idiot. So I sort of let it play out. Whatever happens, you got an idea of who's good. You got an idea of who's
I
going
love
to be there at the
Maven.
end. Like,
I love
When
Maven.
I first started casting Warzone, I'd have a notepad and calculator, bro, trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm all right. We know it's going to be tight. Let's see how it ends.
Well, J-Dub is down, so maybe some rough waters up ahead. Iceman, of course, Acquiescence having to go big.
Oh, we got Iceman Isaac.
This trio goes down early on in game 4. Despite you being in first, we know the points are relatively close.
That's what everyone's rooting for. That's what everyone's rooting for. Like, get them out.
Right.
Get them buried.
Wait, we're
Let's
rooting
hunt
for
them down. Well, the Air Force to get slaughtered early on is what would help everybody else, I'm saying.
Okay, so Army and all of them, they're rooting for that. After that tweet, quite honestly, didn't say like the other branches they don't remember. You know, they might have shot themselves in the foot, and that could be used for ammunition for the other social media managers.
Yeah, true.
100%.
No, but I love
but the Maven hairstyle stance.
Listen, there's a bit of love for me. There's a bit of love for me there, but now on 4, so Symphony continues his hot start. The kills could be big.
Yeah, I'm down to go towards that.
Beautiful high ground.
Well, he wants to get aggressive.
Yeah,
I think he knows like you need to.
Hey, worst case, we got jailbreak.
Worst case jailbreak. Perfect opportunity then. Push forward. You know you're going to be solid. You lost your teammate, but that's all right. You still got Scrub next to you. And Scrub's been playing very, very well in conjunction with Symphony. It was Scrub and Symphony who was inside that house with all the mortar strikes, precisions going down, and they managed to make it out. They didn't make it very far, but they made it out. So I believe it.
He said jailbreak, and I was like, "There's a jailbreak?"
That's what he said.
I think he meant gulag, right?
He probably meant gulag.
Yeah. Okay. I was so confused. I was looking around the screen like, "Where's it? Is a jailbreak happening?"
I'm thinking like, should I take his word? But then again, I'm reminiscing of when he didn't use the res.
Yeah, no, I don't think he knows what's called WAP. That's all right. Precision.
Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Almonds,
Gotta
peanuts.
send it.
All right, he's gonna get out of that.
I'm gonna try to get to the billboard.
He loves to play aggressive. He wants
way
to
he
send
lands
it and
on
fly.
this.
I didn't even know. I've never actually been up there.
There's so many
So smart. You're not looking
Line
up
him up.
there.
Line
You're
him
not
up.
looking up there. That should be an easy 2. 1 knock. There's a finish. The second one down. That's number 2.
Papa's eaten.
Phoenix, Jolly Rog, gone. And I believe one more remains. Again, such a smart play to get on top of
So
that
really,
side.
2 full squads rotating out?
It should be.
Yeah, he said so many in front of me. I didn't know if that was the one trio they killed or if there were more, but it looks like they got the one trio. That might be it.
No, I think there's going to be multiple at least when they go inland.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. I just didn't know if there were more there.
And I think they were tracking that.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a good game here. Iceman's dropped. I think last time we saw J-Dub was in a bit of trouble. This time Iceman is now gone.
I just know how he plays with his colors like this. Like, is he going for the whole make everything gray as possible?
Hey, sometimes you just
Like a lot of us, we add a little saturation, try to spice up the map a little bit. They both got an angle.
Yeah.
That was a row, I think, just from up top.
It was a nasty angle because I thought he was totally covered, at least where he was at. So now it's up to J-Dub. Decent inventory.
Whichever one that is.
He's got decent inventory. I think he can absolutely. Well, so what do you do here, right? You just, I mean, obviously you play your life as intended, but I'm curious, did Iceman Acquiescence, so they do have gulag?
They have gulag,
So
yeah.
they're going to be all right.
Okay, well, what do I do here? I'm not worried about anything because I have $15,000. So, I mean, the main thing I would do, I guess what I would consider is there is a buy on the right. That is going to be hot, right? Because that's right where they died from. So that buy is not really going to be in play. Right. I would love to get myself in a position somewhat near a buy.
Okay.
That he needs to put a plate on, right? Is that blue or purple? I can't tell with his color.
No, it's blue. Yeah.
Is it blue?
Yeah,
I thought it was purple for a second. Okay.
Well, it does look purple to be fair, but it's not a 3-plate.
Okay.
So, he's just got 2 right now.
I thought maybe he just hadn't put it on yet.
Iceman 1.
I was bright.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would try to get near a buy if possible in case they both lost. Yeah, but the fact they're both able to win it, that's going to be huge. They'll get back into it. Now, you got loadout just dropped. You got to get kitted. We go over here towards what I call hell. This is hell.
Why is that?
Fighting in Village is a nightmare because there are just so many windows and so many rooftops and so many bots that'll drop. If there's a stronghold, like fighting here is terrifying sometimes.
Well, Almond's not scared. He's going for it. Player on the inside. Nice shots up close. Wins it.
I guess that's somewhat.
And that's going to be another. It's going to be another one. 5 kill streak for Almond. So definitely U.S. Army. I mean, I believe they were in 4th place, so they had a little bit more points to cover. But I mean, you got Almond on your side. He's got 5 eliminations. The rest of the crew doing fairly well. They're making a good run for it.
Listen, what everyone else needs is Air Force to drop.
Yeah,
at this point to try. And
Almond's actually at.
Let's say you get 15 kills, 13, somewhere in that ballpark.
But they stay alive.
The 2x multiplier, and you win, you're okay. But yeah, the longer Isaac and them are alive,
that's right.
It's a problem.
Yeah, 100%. And Iceman was getting back. He didn't win that gulag. J-Dub was still staying alive with plenty of money, as you said. So they're in a great spot, despite losing 2 players early on, or at least forcing them to go to the gulag.
So now, I mean, it's going to be interesting just with this final circle. At least how it's looking like it's going to start to shape up. But Nice tag in from Husk. He's in here with Taj.
Oh, he's
cooking. Fred and Parky.
Oh, they're
He's
cooking.
it. He gets a hit. Breaks the shield. Nice shot. That's 2. And now it's up to Fred. Fred, what can you do, baby? Grab the 3 plate so you have that when you get released. And where is Fred? There's Fred. He was hiding on the ground. He's spotted. He's gone in a perfect situation.
There you go, Husk.
For Huskers
There you go,
to get
Husk.
out. And we'll transition now onto the main storyline, right? Air Force, J-Dub, we saw him staying alive. He had plenty of money. He still does. Iceman comes back. Acquiescence as well. And believe it or not, they have even more money than when we left off with them.
Yeah. Somehow just continuing to mount the cash, but just no vest on anybody. That is going to be big.
Juke in the air.
Shots. He got a couple tags in.
Does he push that now?
Oh, he's just trying to hip fire him there. All right, I see. We're ambitious.
They're just coming in. He's ready to go again.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so now definitely got to dip away. But this could play out pretty interesting. It might be like a longer end game than we've had in some of these, in the sense of how many people are alive, just due to the number of buildings, the number of like safe havens that you can find. Because what this side's okay, more east, it gets a little dicey. You get out into that hill and kind of the fields, but there's a lot here. Another street coming in. Have fun, guys. Just hope it doesn't come to the wall.
It shouldn't. I think they're just below the roof level.
It shouldn't. Yeah, no.
So they should be
said
just
many
fine,
times. Yeah. I've said that a lot.
This building is pretty well made, it seems. He's really worried about a player coming from up top. Obviously, there is a team down low. I think their only exit is either to push through that team that's down low or hop off the roof. They're going to have to move.
Sometimes it just feels like the building, it's like the architect was like into origami or something. It's like the whole building's just built out of paper. Like you skate towards.
It's the ugliest origami I've ever seen.
It sure
this
is.
is what it looks like.
2 under us, and then 1 right here.
And I think
Okay, well this is pulling more towards the hill and field though. Like a lot of these safe havens about to be no longer safe.
So that's going to be a duo in front. I think there might be a solo off to the left, and then unless that trio kind of broke up. I think you have to challenge one of these teams, which is going to happen just on the outskirts, thinking he's safe. Nice shots, Iceman.
Well, I do it while I have the UAV, right? I think that's kind of the call.
Yeah.
If we're going to make a push, which we have to, let's try and do it behind the UAV.
Shouldn't have gone up there.
Get caught. I think the first he knocked, he was calling out the self. Acquiescence, his chance to go big. He's able to thirst one. It's Sprat that's going to take him out. So that is probably Air Force White. Well, okay, sorry.
No, J-Dub. J-Dub staying alive. And notice he hasn't spent any money. He has not had any chance to get to that buy station that we pointed out a little bit earlier, which in oversight, why is that? Maybe too much pressure. I know we switched off his perspective.
There's no buy and play, I don't think, at this point.
Well, whenever we had him before, remember?
Yeah.
And then Iceman was floating down, so I thought for sure they were going to use that money and obviously, at least buy some guns. But an opportunity for Teep to laser, and laser he will. I believe that's at least a knock.
Well, Teep's issue mostly is going to be he is by himself.
He's out in the open.
He's got 1 plate extra. I mean, he's been in a tough spot, I assume, just based on the fact that he doesn't have any kills right now, because he's been one of our leaders.
Yeah. Notice they also did not have their teammate too. Deep
What is
Six
this guy
is down.
behind?
I can't say. It looks like he's like literally behind the bush, but that bush is pretty strong. Now you had to go up top. And this is what I was being in the open, such a tough spot to be in. You mentioned 1 plate. He's going to have to use it, getting a bit hung up, but he gets away.
Might be some plates on the shelves in here, unless they've been all gobbled up. It looks like they've been gobbled up.
Ooh.
Oh, he hops out and someone's just holding the angle. That is tough. He will fall. So what? That'll be no run for, that was Navy, right?
That was Navy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe
Force.
Maybe top 3 and Sean J. So TP did eliminate them. So Sean J. Now
That's what, the other Air Force team with Isaac?
That's correct.
Okay. So that's big. So Space Force probably the team to make a run then now, right?
It could be. Well, I mean, unless what J-Dub is doing, right? We still don't know what J-Dub is up to.
Listen, J-Dub, I'm sure you're fantastic, but I don't know if he's pulling it off by himself.
Hey, look, if there's a will, there's a way, baby. He knows pretty much the team and the championship. The trophy is on his back.
This is your realistic shot
But
here.
Symphony, 100%. Symphony lasering, you got to get out of that building. Zone's going to be on it, and I think this is a great spot. This is about to be a really good run for Space Force.
Is it? Because one's down, one's out of plates.
But Symphony has a great position.
he does for a few seconds. The problem is the storm's going to be on him in a moment. The storm's going to start to come in now. Where are you going to reposition to find the kills? Because you also have the pressure of, if you're trying to win this thing, you probably need half of these kills that are left.
Yeah,
I would think something in that ballpark.
Yeah. And he's in that tough spot he wasn't in game 2, where do I go for the res, do I not? Now that decision has been made. Scrub is now fully finished off, right?
Listen, I've seen Mason clutch some of the most unwinnable games.
And that's why I still have faith.
The guy, I don't know, his brain just shuts off. It's rarely on anyway, but it just shuts off and he just does nutty stuff. It's like what he is born for.
You know, to be fair though, Symphony being by himself now, fully focused on himself, I think this is really like the animal comes out of the cage.
Yeah, no, there was an achievement during the Titanium trials where you had to res a teammate, and all of us got it done like first game. Like a month later, he still hadn't resed anyone. That's the type of teammate he is. Yeah.
So who's? Oh, so that's Jane.
Got
our answer.
All right.
So Air Force, I do believe, is out, which means
it's all on.
Still a decent run from them. But now it's really on Symphony.
I think so.
It's really on Symphony to dethrone Air Force, for Space Force to get their Code Bowl 3 championship. Symphony has to pop off, and it starts here. Oh no!
God, I thought he snapped pretty well, but he's just gonna get fried. I thought he had a good shot to do it. I didn't think he took any damage, and then he was just gone.
Yeah.
It was like he took fall damage, which you don't really from that drop.
But you still have Huskers. You still have Huskers, so Space Force is still being represented, and he's down. Hangdog, where you at? You're just by him.
Is that a Space Force on Space Force crime just now?
Oh, no.
Or was that a different building? I didn't see who killed Sim, but that'd be actually kind of funny. Because technically this is, I don't know, it's like working together exactly, but this is where you would want to.
Now it's a race for self-revive. I don't think they're going to get pushed, but there's always a chance. Get Huskers back in it. Space Force's chance still alive, potentially.
They need the 2-time multiplier, at least I think so.
They need it, 100%, no, without question. I think they needed that even going into this game in general.
Well, I don't know, because Sim was on 5, 7 here? I don't know, dude, it's going to be close, I think.
Like you said,
I also could be utterly full of it.
We don't do the math,
I think it might be close.
All right, so it's getting a little bit close from the high ground. Ryan, though, from the British Army, looking to be a nuisance. Space Force getting lit up, and they're down. And British Army will at least get one dub today, baby. Taking game number 4. You love to see it.
They get the big dub, and now it's just a matter of tallying
the
this
British
all together,
Army.
seeing who clutched up. Space Force made a run. It's just like, was it enough?
Made a huge
Wasn't enough? But British Army Esports, they get that big dub. They'll be able to get a little trash talk because they were dealing with those Space Force teams there at the tail end. I'm just curious if that was Space Force on Space Force crime. Because it kind of seemed like that might have been the case.
It did, and that's so tough because I don't know if they're in the same comms. I don't know if they can actually calm that out and work that out. If that makes sense, it would make sense for them to be able to do so. But if that's the case, and let's say they lose by mere points, I mean that's going to come to haunt them.
I just have to see if it actually was.
I don't know.
That'd be painful. And it'd probably only be a difference of a killer. Well.
No,
the problem is you might have lost a multiplier.
You might have lost a multiplier, exactly.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Still a good run, though. Still a good run for Space Force.
It was. I mean, I think when I think of who was really doing well consistently, it was Sanjay, Air Force, and Isaac's team. But I feel like Teep was always making late runs to the end, and then it was Simmer Huskers. One of them would always be on these deep runs. And I said at the very beginning, I thought with only 4 drops, consistency was going to be huge. You couldn't put up a 0 type dud and realistically expect to win this thing.
Yeah.
Consistency prevailed. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We don't know the official results. I think the biggest thing for me, though, that I'm so happy with is all the branches played so incredibly well. It was great to hear the trash talk and just really see them come through and do an excellent job. And I loved all the analysts breaking down the action, right? So from Lottie, Nameless, Ali, what's up? I mean, I don't know who won this. I don't think you do either, right?
We're getting updates.
Yeah. We're waiting very patiently, just like you guys are. Pretty exceptional stuff, but Maven, Reflections, thank you so much for all your casting today. You've been absolutely incredible, of course. But do you have any special moments that you both were kind of keeping your eye on in all of our 4 lobbies today?
I mean, for me personally, Acquiescence popping off the way that he did. It's so funny. I was looking at the document and seeing the names and trying to memorize them, and that was one name I said, I gotta know how to say that because that's a tough one, okay? So I definitely did the Google Translate and I figured it out, and I'm so glad I did. He popped off, he played so well, whether it was with Sniper, whether it was, of course, RPK, he was just tearing it up. I think that's the biggest standout to me, and 2 games for Air Force is tremendous.
Yeah, that was a big one. He was incredible. I don't know why this one stands out, but like when Teep was locked on top of that building in the storm, and he was in the 1v3 against Husk's squad, and he popped up and beam Husk, I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to pull it. He died instantly after, but like that was the one where I was like, okay. And I think he got second like back-to-back games, so he was making some really late runs. But overall, it was a good time, man. I think Mini Ryle was perfect for this. Just the pace of it, everything was good.
And another thing that stood out to Symphony and the res gun, not using it when it should have been used.
I told you he's a jackass, and there's just no way around it. But I had a wonderful time.
I did too.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff. We had a wonderful time listening to both of you casting, so thank you very much yet again for another exceptional year here at the Code Bowl as well. Well, folks, we're actually going to check out some highlights from that fourth lobby while we do get things tallied up to find out who is going to be taking that trophy behind us very shortly. But some epic things went down there, and my goodness me, what did we say, guys? We said that maybe there was a team that could come up, climb the ranks in that fourth lobby, and just do everyone dirty and nameless. That's exactly what happened, and Ali, you called it too.
I said it. I was, that fourth drop, you could get so complacent, and I feel like that might be a little bit what happened for a lot of these top teams, and they dropped very, very early. And I will say this, though, I want to give a lot of props to J-Dubs for staying alive as long as he did when Isaac and Acquiesce would kept dropping, and he just stayed alive. He kept his cash, he brought them back. Isaac won his gulag, they dropped again, he tried to stay alive, so they tried to make the most of the situation that they were given. But I'm happy to see a different team win the final drop 4, even if it doesn't push them as far as maybe they would have liked. I'm happy to assume we had different winners.
Yeah, and we got to know, like, this is bragging rights for a whole year for some of these guys. We heard when it was starting some of the, jabs that were being thrown across that stage, and, in this.
All right, I'm about to hop on and play a few if down. Well, I got to.
a lot of math that needs to be done. But,
I got to send this email.
Like you said, he was going hard.
Hold on 1 second.
Squad. We saw Symphony, whose team, Space Force, they were in second heading into that last and final drop. He gets taken out. I believe it was 5th place that they ended up getting, but he tried to survive, almost got that 2-piece at the very end, had some decent positioning, but it really all came down to that end circle positioning. Whoever had the building to finesse around and hit the shots
Anyways, I can't play right now just because I had an incident last night at my my girlfriend's son's basketball game, where her ex-husband started to verbally got a verbal altercation with me. I wasn't trying to entertain him at all. I was just trying to congratulate Cohen and on a hard-fought game, and then leave. And I had my 3-year-old son with me, and he was so persistent. He's from New York. He talks very fast and thinks he's very tough. And he was very persistent on requesting me to leave because in his eyes, Cohen's not my son, even though he's been living in my house for the last 2 years. And I help take care of him. And eventually he's going to be my stepson. And I didn't want to say any of that to him, and because I knew that it would just make him mad. So I was just trying to be very polite and said, well, I'm gonna congratulate him and then I'll leave. And I was just being very polite. And so on the second time, he got a little bit closer and did the same thing. And I said, I'm sorry, George, I'm not leaving. And he had gotten closer, so I took a step forward. I got in his face, put my nose pretty much right up to his, and said, I'm not leaving. What are you going to do about it? In which he then started to yell. And so I wanted him to punch me because then I would actually have some like evidence against him, right? I actually get him at least arrested or have a police report for, physically assaulting me, that kind of thing. And so he did, and I was hoping he would. Really wanted him to punch me because I wanted to break his nose. And it was just so, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I don't get into fights ever. I'm usually the one who talks out like, hey, we don't need to fight. George is one of those guys that you want to punch him so hard in the face that that your knuckles are bleeding, right? Yeah, I can't say I know what talking about, but anything like that shit sucks. Yeah. But I wanted to punch him so hard in the face. But I was resisting. I had my 3-year-old son with me, and so I was essentially trying to protect him. I was trying to bridge the gap between George. George he's a little bit taller than me, but his nose is at the right height for my forehead to break it. So I'm just standing there. He's verbally abusing me, like yelling at the top of his lungs. And you can just see the anger in his eyes. I'm like, come on. Like, and so I said, do it. Right? Like, let's go. I was ready for a fight last night. And then luckily another parent came in, separated us. I didn't move. Stayed in front of my son, to keep a gap. And I wasn't going to back down because, Cohen is, I love Cohen. Cohen is, I look at him like he's my son, right? And he's got to deal with his fucking abusive dad. Verbally abusive. Well, he's not verbally abusive to Cohen, but he's verbally abusive to Christina and I. And so, yeah, luckily they separated us. I've got plenty of witnesses. I went in this morning, went and talked to the principal. As soon as he separated from me, pulled out my phone, called 911, got the cops there, getting a restraining order against him. We're currently putting it together. Hopefully by Monday we'll have it all put in, so that if anything like this happens again, if he decides to even just talk to me, get within any space of me, I can call the cops. We can start documenting these things. They said after 3 times, and it's a felony, and he could go to jail. So, yeah, just right now I got him on the ropes, and I want to kind of keep him in the ropes and just, keep putting punches on him and put him away. Because people like that, he needs to be put away. He's a evil, manipulative, he gaslights, complete liar, and yeah, not a good person. So we're picking Cohen up today for break. Luckily, break starts today, and yeah. Anyways, so that's what I'm dealing with. I'm sending the coach right now an email explaining the situation, what happened. Like I said, that this morning I went into the principal, talked to the principal, and got told her exactly what happened. She's gathering all the information. I was like, hey, there's plenty of parents there that can attest to my story and how it all went down. And yeah, hopefully this thing doesn't ever happen again. I don't ever want to see the motherfucker again, to be honest. Because it won't be words coming out of my mouth. It's going to be knuckles flying. I don't care if I go to jail either. Fuck that guy. He needs to get his ass kicked. He needs a good ass kicking. There's just some people in this world just need their ass kicked. So I'm gonna finish this email real quick. We'll get back to what's going on over here.
Those fourth lobbies, those last lobbies, can honestly be the absolute end game for some of our teams who really haven't been that noisy throughout the entire tournament. So yeah, incredible stuff to see them coming up there. Are you a little bit surprised at the standings and how they lie based on what you saw?
Of course I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, we saw Navy has now dropped down to 6th place. Army still sitting there over at 4th, but to see Space Force and Air Force, we really thought it was the battle between those two and that maybe the Navy had a chance to slip into the top 3. But
we just want a nice, good holiday season.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure that first
I didn't want this drama to start the holiday season,
It was Maddie who spawned in. We were actually on him. Remember us commenting like...
I got me fired up last night, man. I was so fired up.
3 kills. Like, he was making it happen. He was putting
I was so fired up last night.
They were putting their all in from game one.
Yeah, they certainly were.
Like I said, like I'm more of a pacifist, man. Like I'd rather talk it out and you know, to get to the outcome that, you know, suits both parties, and you know, hopefully you can do that. But sometimes you just gotta kick someone's ass.
A lot of trash to start the tournament. He was just like, you know, we're gonna come out here, we're gonna fry. We're underestimated, but the rest of
I don't want to.
they're not able to.
I mean, I do want to, but I like, you know, in the inside of me, I would have rather just, you know, if he would have just backed off, let me say like good game, you know, Cohen, be like, hey man, good game, we'll see you tomorrow, and you know, just let it be like that, and that would have been fine. But you know, we've been in legal battles with him for 3 years now, actually. 3 years of legal battles. I'm fucking done with him. We spent enough money, you know, paying lawyers to fucking shut his ass up, and he's just a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick. And then he talks all this talk, but he can't walk the walk. He's one of those idiots. But you know, we got a lot of fun stuff planned for the holiday season, a lot of cool stuff that, you know, Cohen, Jackson, Christina and I are gonna do. So I'm looking more forward to that, and you know, just have a nice holiday season. That's what I want. Nice, happy holiday season. And you know, I hope Krampus visits him, because you know, he's on the naughty list. Guy's on a naughty list.
Again, to see them be able to pull it out at the end there, it's just the adversity. It's the adversity through four.
I should send him a like a bag of shit, an anonymous bag of shit.
Jaffel had 9 eliminations. It was the most in that particular lobby, which was very important because they won by about 4 or 5 points. So these guys surviving, getting those kills. Jaffel and Sprat turning up for their squad. Both of them had very good last game. Sprat was sitting in 5th overall in that entire drop with 5 kills, and these guys are all smiles, man. They get to take that trophy back home.
I know, indeed. It's just absolutely amazing. We also had so many incredible influencers who showed up today to support, of course, our military branches. So thank you so much to all of our streamers who did show up for this tournament. We do have our 2 winning streamers on board right now. 12 and 7 eliminations each, 11.3 average placement, 10.3 for Jaffa, and points contributed, both with some seriously stacked stats to go to their name, which obviously really helped the overall standings with their team. But you know, something that I had seen from our military players as well on both sides of this military branch was that they actually kept up with both their streamers. I think it was such an overall well-rounded team performance there. Did you see anything kind of from the stats here, Nameless, that really kind of shouted out to you why RAF might have been taking this one from the very beginning?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm looking at the consistency throughout the tournament. In the first drop, they had a 5th place overall, and then after that, you know, they had a tough map too, but after that, it was the most points in the lobby, 2nd most points in the lobby in the very last 2 drops. So, you know, whatever conversation they had between each other after the 2nd drop during our halftime show, it obviously paid dividends because these guys started to turn up as a team, and honestly, across the board, everybody.
I almost want to do one of those Happy Gilmore, or not Happy Gilmore, but Billy Madison bags of shit. Bag of shit on the fucking doorstep. Hey, it's one of them flaming bags again. Don't put it out with your boot.
You know what? I think this is such a special event. It is for such a good cause, and it's so good to see our fellow military branches supporting one another.
Don't put it out with your boot, Ted.
So British Army here tweeting out massive shout out to RAF Esports as the newly crowned winners of Code Bowl 3 against all the odds, and rightfully so. Great dub. Fly that trophy home, boys, at Royal Air Force. I mean, just really nice to see you know, everybody getting behind one another and being really happy as well. You know, we saw a lot of competitive energy at the beginning, a lot of trash talk happening, and that's because the passion is there. And I think passion being present makes things so much more important and so much more exciting for you guys at home as well. So being British, pretty proud.
I know you're proud right now. Listen,
I'm pretty proud.
World Cup didn't go too well for y'all.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, I'm Welsh, so actually I'm Welsh, I'm Dutch, and I'm marrying somebody who's Portuguese.
Yeah, let them know.
The next 4 years, the next World Cup, I got a couple of branches.
The triple whammy there.
You know what I mean? So I think I'll be all right at some point in time. But incredible stuff that's been happening behind us here. Very, very impressed, very proud, absolutely amazing. But we got a ton more action, and unfortunately, you both have to skedaddle soon because you got work coming up very shortly. We've got CDL happening, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Day number 2 of your major one. This season is already kicking off with an absolute bang. We're seeing our teams coming up, picking apart some of our pro teams here. You know, who has been really kind of lights out for you here, Nameless, going into Major 1, but also Day 2? Who are you thinking is going to be showing up today?
Yeah, you know, I would love to give you a straight up answer to that, but there's a lot of parity in the league right now. I feel like all the teams are looking pretty solid. Toronto had a really big win last night, the Toronto Ultra over Optic, and then, you know, you look at some of the challengers teams. Elevate has been very surprising. They've been performing really well. They have an opportunity today to make it into the bracket, so, you know, we'll see who really sets themselves above the rest. I think first day we saw some early jitters, some teams making mistakes. Look for them to hone it in today.
Indeed, they are. Be sure to check out Day 2 and Day 3 of the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship Finals as well, happening on Saturday and Sunday, where the top 8 teams will compete for the championship title in a double elimination bracket tournament. You can watch live on the COD M Esports YouTube channel or in drop to earn free weapon camos and epic character skins. There is so much happening this weekend. We got COD Mobile, we have CDL, everything has been happening here at the Cold Bowl 3. It's been extraordinary. And lastly, I've got to thank my analysts.
Thank you.
You guys have been fire.
A lovely desk host.
You guys have been fire. It's been so much fun up here with both of you. It's been absolutely amazing. And now I'm going to let them get a little bit of a reset before you see their faces on this very screen very shortly. But of course, thanks so much again to our presenting partner, USAA, for making the 2022 Code Bowl 3 possible. You know, it's been absolutely incredible seeing USAA and what they can do, and serving military and their families is their duty. It's been absolutely incredible what has driven them for the last 100 years. Really are these guys up here on this stage. So it's just been insane to watch what has been working out, and over the last 100 years they've managed to achieve so much for all of our service men and women across all of our armed forces. So no matter which map you play or no matter where you drop with your team, USAA have your backs. You can learn more at usaa.com. Thank you so much for tuning in all day long. Enjoy all the action later, and we'll see you guys next year.
All right, is that it? The British won. The British won. All right.
I just joined up with Mason, so I have no idea. I'm up for whatever.
I got no plans.
Let's
I'm
do
just
it.
Playing the game.
All right, dibs. You guys already in one?
Bro, I am dying in here. Hold on.
21 immortal. I will never die. Those aren't the words.
On Etsy,
Holy
there's
shit.
all kinds for you to find for the whole family.
Chat, chat, chat. How are we? Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. I got food on the way here soon. Oh. Chat, what do we talk about, man? Kind of just like, I'm in between right now. Had a ton of energy, and now I'm hungry. I feel like I'm in limbo. Friday night brews. You know what, bro? I'm taking a break from drinking
Isaac, I don't think I have you added.
for a little bit. I enjoy drinking in situations, but when I'm just hanging out at the house, I got nothing to do. Like, I don't really drink like all that much.
What's your name? Oh, I was
you
typing in
I invited
Isaac. I do have you added.
Run a Juvie ad? We don't got enough viewers for a Juvie ad right now, Eneds. I can't muster up the energy.
Steve, you were frying out there today, man. Dude, we got put in some really good situations the first couple games. It was good.
Beta shot?
Bro, I don't know about you guys, but we ran into
Like I said, bro,
our
I
other
like to
team
drink.
an incredible amount of
But
times.
No
bro.
way,
It was
really?
wild.
I don't know
Yeah,
if we
it's
even
crazy.
saw our
As
other
you get
team.
older, man, this shit just takes a toll on your body.
No streak. Oh, we
The way
lost
your
it.
brain's firing in the morning when you wake
streak.
up the next
No.
day, all that.
I think Mini Royale played a lot better in this than it did in
Just
Warzone
love
1.
waking up
but
feeling
they have to
good.
change the loading
Loadouts.
situation. It should
I
pop.
don't
It
think
should
it's
pop
that-
at
I don't think
second.
it's that bad. They just need to change the loadies.
It should pop at second, and it should drop like 6 of them instead of like the 3
Matt,
or
you're
whatever it
host.
did.
It says I am not the party leader.
Back out. Go back in.
Ow. Here, let me pass it over to you because I'm gonna fuck something up.
Oh, dude, we lost the streak when we all died in zone to gas. Remember that, Mason?
Oh, that was fun.
Well, wait, you guys were all playing against each other?
Yeah, we were like on like
Yeah.
we were basically playing private matches.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Trios Mini Royale. It was actually kind of fun.
I saw,
Bro, my
Teep,
teammates
I
were
had your
goated,
stream
bro. They
on
had
for a
skills.
couple minutes, and yeah, you saw some kids up in the googe. I didn't realize those were real players. That makes it even better.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, for
Bro,
sure.
yo, fair play to all the people on those teams. They were actually like everyone was like pretty decent, bro.
Oh, they're good. Mhm.
Yeah, everyone was like pretty chill.
Were some of the guys
Like,
playing
my
for the
guys were
military?
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
they were
different
all
branches.
like they're all like in different branches, like actually in it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
all,
they
like,
love
flew
COD,
out
man.
To rally, and they were playing on like a LAN. Like it was actually a really nice setup, to be honest.
That's sick. Yeah, I mean, when they're on
Really cool.
deployment and in boot camp and all that, I think not much else to do, right? In your downtime. So I think they play a lot of COD, a lot of video games.
Yeah, that, and then some of the branches actually have like their own like esports divisions and teams and stuff like that too. So
That's dope. I wonder which is the best one.
I don't know. Space Force got second this year and won the previous year.
it's pretty good.
Yep. So I don't know. Space Force kind of goated. And yo, both my teammates were on Master Keyboard. They're goated. Bro, I saw this guy put his keyboard like straight vertical, and I was like, all right. This guy's goated.
Yeah.
I saw him on the camera. I was like, all right, this guy's
demon.
goated.
Damn, people in my chat, you can't even have your phone during boot camp? Oh, wow.
Wait, you gonna queue us?
I made you leader, brother.
Oh, now it says I'm not the party leader. Great.
I promoted you. You've been promoted.
Yeah. I think that event was actually it was really fun. Only thing would be the crashes, obviously, but it happens. That was tough.
Bro, after playing solos for 2 hours, like my excitement right now is unimaginable. Like I can't even explain to you how excited I am to play with you guys.
Wait, you've already been on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, souls are horrible.
I won my first game, so I was like, you know what? Maybe this ain't all so bad. Guess what I found out?
What happened?
It is all so bad.
I never play solos. I'll maybe play like one when I get on, and that's it.
Yeah. Mason, when we going to watch Avatar 2 together?
Well, you already watched it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it like 2 more
rewatching
times.
things, huh? 2 more?
In
You'll watch
theaters?
something like 10 times, won't you?
Yeah, I love watching things over and over again.
Really?
I don't know.
Maybe I just haven't ever tried it, but I just don't know if I'd like it that much.
Yeah, I think it's a comfort thing. I think it's a comfort thing.
The amount of things you miss only watching once is a lot, so. What would you rate it out of 10? What would you give it?
Probably like a... Give it like a 8.3 out of 10.
8.3? Not bad.
Not bad.
That's
yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Bro, fuck me up, baby. I am ready to drop into Al Mazrah.
I'm feeling kind of twisted after that tournament. Let's
Oh,
go.
bro, it got me locked in, you know what I mean? I was locked. Oh, because that last game we had to pop off. Isaac was in first, and like Isaac was up 12 on us. We had to pop off. Isaac, I was like pulling up your VOD, seeing how many once we died.
Bro, you got, well, in both, I knew we lost,
The second I saw both you and Husk in the end game, because they combined both your scores.
Yeah.
So when I saw both you in the end game, I'm like, ah, that's decent.
I wonder how much we beat you by.
Like 5 points.
Okay.
I mean, I think individually we have the highest ranked squad, but yo, no BS. Well, like we played our first 2 games and we had super high points.
Is anybody coming to the dome with me?
Our other duo had like.
I would go somewhere else. It's kind of hot.
I was like, oh no. Smile and wave, baby. All right, let's go. It's busy here, boys. Come on.
I need to order food. I'm here though. In dome, got one.
I'm about to come to dome with you, Mason.
That as well. Oh my god.
I'm running over.
They know it's us.
Of course. They love it. Still fighting here.
I have him
Right building.
fucking one shot, bro. Like
Backside of the back one.
On your right. Yeah, nice. Looking over you guys. Up here, cracked. Right on bite. Pushing at me. Almost cracked.
Come back over to you guys now.
Alright, boys. Are we going on a full nuke streak here or what? As a squad, are we committed?
Fuck yeah, baby. Oh my god. The timing on that was impeccable.
Oh my. I mean, the timing couldn't have been. Oh.
Mason, what the fuck is your problem, man?
Yo, I'm just throwing everything.
What the
my
fuck
God.
was that, dude?
He
That is
crashed.
messed up, bro.
Oh no.
Hit him with the whack.
I haven't seen crashes in weeks, bro. Above, I think. Yeah. He's gonna shoot me through the window. Oh my god, you guys are literally twisted.
Oh my god, that guy just got smoked. Holy.
Stuff.
I think I just puked. I think I just threw up.
I've never heard that out of you.
Yeah, that sounded pretty real.
Sorry.
2 more on me ramp. 2 more on me ramp. Pushing up.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Top of tunnel. That guy's knocked. 2 more on the ramp. Close. A little bit weak.
Yeah. Ramp is knocked. One outside of me.
Nice. Another kill.
Got him. All dead.
Good job.
Oh well, I helped.
I'm cracked. I'm cracked right now. I'm going crazy.
I was looking at this ramp the entire time, just waiting, like, yo, where the fuck are they at?
Yeah, 3 plate. 3 plate.
Thank you, sir.
So, like, do we back out here, or, like, are we deep enough to where kind of vibing? I don't know.
Okay, actually, I don't. Are you on a lot of kills?
I mean,
Yeah, you're on a 6.
Tower.
Sure.
Strongholds.
Not great.
God damn. Leave me alone.
Did all of them lag out one game, and so then they?
Yeah, I guess. Well, they had like a really good game, like 18 kills. So they basically had 2 18-kill games. I guess they just doubled it or something. I guess they just doubled that really good.
Yo, what's up, Tristan? Sorry, I'm just writing an email to. I had an incident last night, so. That involved police, so 30-hour stream. Dude, for some reason, I can't even watch the stream because I don't know if I accidentally clicked something, it didn't save it or what, and I didn't have like a recording of it, which I'm recording everything now just in case, you know, that I could upload. And,
wow, why is
yeah.
that bot so far away? I think one just crossed to the stronghold building.
Pushing it.
they're in the 3rd story.
I'm
Hitting the
waiting to
loadout.
airstrike it so you guys can push.
Right here.
Yeah, see, 2 second 4.
That-
Guys jumped away.
That.
This guy
Water
Mason
knocked.
is indeed cracked.
One's down low.
Is there a loader here?
Second
Oh,
floor
we're in the
loader,
wrong
all way up
fucking
top.
building.
Yeah, yo. The
fuck
bots
is
are
going
along
on right
there,
now?
you know what I mean?
There's
bro?
another team outside. There's another team outside, bro.
I'm cracked.
There's literally another team outside.
Oh my god.
Two drop low on me. You can help me.
Drop low, coming.
What is going on, brother?
One's down right here.
Jesus Christ.
Up somewhere. No, I don't know where. Alright, you want me to pause?
Airstrike, run.
No.
It is what it is.
No.
We live together, we die together, brother.
Steve, I'm working on it over here.
Oh, okay.
We tried to help, but we both ran into a fucking cluster mine.
Oh, it's all good. There was a lot, man.
I killed one. Is there anybody on the roof still?
Nothing roof. Could be inside though.
I've been inside. This whole thing is clear inside.
He's low. Here. Might have seen two right there.
Dead.
Might have seen another one like at the back side of that building. Not sure though.
This 74U ground loot. I've never seen this 74U, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah, that thing slaps.
Playing any games today? Yeah, same as 30 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Just got in. Almost got in a fight last night. So.
At the top shooting. How do I get up to the top of this thing?
There's like a staircase up to second. Yeah. Staircase on me.
Huh.
Oh shoot, still on you? Oh man. These guys are hitting the black side hard here.
Hold on, Mason. Let me get my shit first. Oh my god, I am stupid as fuck. Jesus Christ, how long have I played this game for?
Probably dead here.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
What else is sniping at me? Red tower.
Got one.
Heard there's a way you can get polyatomic on your guns without actually unlocking it, and then you can save the loadout. So I might want to try that today. I'm just yeah, we had the police out to the middle school last night. My ex's, or not my ex, sorry, my girlfriend's ex-husband decided to like want to fight me last night. So yeah.
Why did all my classes get reset? Has that ever happened to you guys?
It happened with the update. It happened to me. Yeah.
Damn.
It's really annoying.
I have a headache. I need to order food.
Yeah, get some food in you, baby. Let's grind.
Hard, man.
Anyways.
I just see one.
Oh wait, I just got snapshotted. Can bots have snapshots?
I don't know about snaps, actually.
Yeah, looks like.
Jesus.
All right, stuff.
Is there another durable gas mask?
Should be another one down there somewhere. Mace, did you get an ammo box off that by chance, or no?
Emo box. I've got. Yep. Here you go. Throwing it in here. Nice and clean. In here.
Last time I got into a fight, guy was standing in his driveway yelling, slurs, cursing, yelling that he would beat my ass, calling my mom a hoe. Walked to my truck and punched him.
I'm just going up. I'm like,
man.
I just go pick shit up.
He starts shoving me, and I'm still calm at this point. And then I did tell him, "Don't fuck with me," and he backs off and says, "Do something about it, pussy." Oof. Yeah. So, which was really stupid. So I was at his game. Christina wasn't with me, so I was at his game, and I'm watching his game. Right, me and my 3-year-old son are watching his game, and so So game gets over. Kids go to locker room. It's at his middle school. Kids go to the locker room. I walk out. I can tell he's walking like a little slow, like he wants to say something to me. So I'm walking with another one of the parents, Dara. And then he says something like, "Hey man, this, he's not your son. You don't have to be here. Christina's not here. You don't have to be here. You can leave." And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna leave." Which, I just didn't say anything to him. He kept talking, and I just didn't say anything to him. And then I was talking to Jackie for a little bit, and then he gets a little closer and then says the same thing again. "Hey, you know what? Christine's not here. You don't have to stay. If Christine's not here, you shouldn't come." I said, "No." I said, "I'm here supporting Cohen, and I'm gonna say hi, and then I'm gonna leave." And so he keeps continuing on, right? And so since he continues on, he steps a little bit closer into like my area, right? And he's getting close, close enough where he's getting too close. So I take a step forward and I get in his face and I say, "I'm not leaving. What are you gonna do about it?" And just stare at him. I was trying to create space between me and my son, to be honest. And luckily there was another mom that was like right behind me, so she grabs Jackie so that if anything happens. So then he just starts verbally abusing me, dropping the F-bomb, "Who the fuck you think you are?" All this shit. And so like he's like, you wanna fucking go? You wanna fucking go?" And I just look at him and I'm like, "Do it." Like calm, right? Just stone cold calm. Do it. What are you gonna do? Do it. Do it. I wanted him to punch me. And so then after that, luckily another parent slid in, removed him. I called the cops. Tried to file a police report. They couldn't file a police report because he didn't actually physically harm me, but the intention was there. This is the second time I've had to call cops on him and file a police report. And he also called the cops. They were trying to come to a wellness check or some shit. Just fucking bullshit. So that's when we filed our report and exactly what happened, all that kind of stuff, right? And so yeah, did that. Jack got to talk to the cop, get a little sticker, so he was happy. See a police car, talk to a policeman. So he thought that was pretty cool. And then let's see. Then luckily I got 3 witnesses, 3 other parent witnesses. So that was very fortunate for me that they saw the entire engagement, saw what he was doing, saw how he was acting. And I could hear from the side, "George, George, what are you doing? George, you don't need to do this." You could hear that kind of stuff, right? Or I could hear that kind of stuff. So, but I'm not gonna back down to a bully. He's just he's one of those kind of guys that he talks the talk, but he can't walk the walk. So yeah, he was he's just a big pussy. I drive off, go home. The next day while driving back to my boss's house, he was outside yelling, and then he runs up to my truck and with a bat and hits your tailgate, puts a dent in it. Oh, that sucks. Hop out with my pistol holding it by my side. He can't see it, and he goes around my truck and holds your girl up like he's gonna hit me. So oh dude, start yelling, "Bro, back, fuck off." Yep. He drops the bat, says, "Fight me." I go back in my truck. He punches my driver's side window.
Bro, I had the craziest death to attack V earlier.
He falls, stands up in front of the door, and I'm behind it, and he punches me in the chest while you're pointing at... Oh, man, dude. While you're pointing it at him?
this by. Look it around. Yeah, it seemed. Yeah.
I had him live marked.
My car's.
You know, like in terms of self-defense, I don't know how your state laws are, but we have a self-defense like clause. So, you know, if he came at you with a baseball bat and you shot him, then you would have had just cause for self-defense. I might have shot him. Grab him by the shirt, slug him on the ground, put him in a chokehold. Damn. You can get him in the sleeper. You can put him night.
I got one on me. Yeah. He's over here.
There's this one move I saw if you're on the ground. It's like this arm and leg hold. Essentially, you put enough pressure on his throat that you cut off some of the blood to his head.
Got one knocked.
That guy's absolute. You knock that guy?
No, on your left is knocked.
Okay.
One is close. On Matt and him. Are you for a sec?
I gotta reload. There's two there.
Okay. Where are they?
They already made it across.
Running right. Tag me. Oh, I'm getting beamed from far left.
Yeah.
He's hitting me.
Stronghold.
I'm full stun.
He backed up. He's absolute. It's three.
Okay, we gotta rotate here, boys. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, two holding us wall.
Looking at that wall. Oh my god, bro.
Not good.
I got a cross. Hold on. Let me try to help you guys out. Here, I'm gonna throw some smokes.
Yep, I like that. I feel like team shot these guys wall low key. Unless we can get out hill here. That's good smokes though.
Got one more, and I got an ammo box.
Enemy soldier. See the floater. Give him a bit. These guys are across the road over there.
I got one knocked.
Nice smokes, boys.
Got another ammo box here. You want to refill it?
See the guy rotating deep.
Got really good cover here. Okay. This should be pretty close when you have these shacks and shit.
I got my full kill, so. No way they made it across here already, right?
W Infinity War tweet? What'd they tweet? Talking about the chopper thing? Was that Infinity War that tweeted it or what? Chopper thing's crazy.
That was
Raven. Alright.
In the distance, knocked.
To my left as well. To my left
Yeah,
as well.
coming. On me. Close shack on me.
Close shack. Watch the backside. Knock. Okay.
Yeah, I got one knocked on that mark, and there's one that's weak. One running, couple running across right now. Another one knocked.
They're so weak. Last one's a bullet as well, I think.
Okay. And the tents are what now?
Yeah.
I think I killed these two on the wall.
Socks me in the eye, backs off. Runs inside, take off back home while my mom is on the phone. Heard everything and said she was about to call the cops. Talked to the guy's parents because we both. No police. Broke his nose, and it's now permanently crooked. He's missing 2 teeth. Oof. One of his back teeth, one of his molars. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, I don't typically get. I'm more of a pacifist. I try and de-escalate situations. Using my words, because physical altercation is like a last resort. I don't think I've been in a fight since I was like in 5th or 6th grade, to be honest, man. There's been no need for it. You can either talk it out or, in most situations, I'm able to just walk away. Say someone angers me, I just remove myself from the situation and don't let it affect me. But this is one of those fights where, like, I got him in the corner right now. Like, if there's a boxing match, I got him in the corner right now, and I'm just gonna keep wailing on him, driving home, so that he doesn't have the ability to do this again without there being some serious legal repercussions on his end. Nah, that's all good, dude. That's a crazy story, though, man. That's a crazy story. And the whole reason I try and you know, de-escalate situations and not get involved with this kind of stuff, because I had my cousin Tim was involved in something like this, and to the point where his assailants, he was just trying to get his wife home. She was at a party with some friends, and so he went to pick her up, and you know, she was a little intoxicated. She's like, I don't want to leave. And he's like, no. She's like, no, baby, you gotta come home. And these other guys, well, she doesn't want to leave. Don't you know, you go home. She doesn't want to leave. And he goes, it's my wife. I'm taking her home. And so he's walking away, and one of the guys picks up a shovel, hits him in the back of the head, and he actually just passed away a couple months ago. But he had severe brain trauma. Couldn't work anymore. Essentially like a mute. Couldn't really talk. You know, it fucked up a lot of his brain processes. So he was a logger in Oregon. So his fellow logger dudes, you know, got his revenge for him. But you know, he was fucked up, and his wife left him after that. You know. So that's why I don't like getting into fights, because I don't want to hurt myself and get hurt too bad to the point where I'm not able to function and be there for my son, and, you know, for Cohen, and, you know, put myself in a compromised situation where, you know, it could take my life.
I'm watching top blue right now, hoping this guy peeks.
Yeah.
Nice. Just in behind the
Yeah, hitting females, all that kind of stuff. But you know, like nowadays, like you never know who's got a gun and who's stupid enough to use it. Right? I own one for protection, and that's like you know, if my life's in danger, kind of thing. But yeah, that's about it for me. So I gotta finish this email and send this off to Christina. I need to reread what I said.
Maybe, I don't know. These guys have a gnarly rotation. Best of luck. Holy shit. And they're getting mortar struck by somebody? Other guy's got to be here or here then. Yeah, they are. Yep.
Guys beamed on that roof.
I'm holding bridge.
Nice. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've never had to pull mine. I hope I never have to. I hope I never have to. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I have to.
In the building, Teep?
Yeah. On the roof, like behind, over here.
Behind me?
Well, I hope that I never have. I hope that I'm never in a situation where I have to. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's the last attempt to save my life. That's that's really what it's for. It's just a final attempt to save my life, or to save the lives of others.
I'll cross the bridge, Mason.
GD's boys, Merry Christmas.
2v3.
That's the nicest guy I've ever met, I guess. Oh, wait, behind me, Mason, behind me. How the fuck did this guy get over here? And they're both on the other side of the bridge. The one you knocked, there's one more over there right next to him.
Right.
Oh, nice shots. motherfucker Mason is really at war here.
Smoke, baby, let's go.
Yeah, those smokes go crazy.
That was kind of nuts, Mason. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Not bad, baby. Not bad.
Smokes to like creep out and get those windows of opportunity.
Yeah, you saw that? You saw that?
That's
He
crack.
smokes.
That's
Get
crack.
your angles.
I like it a lot.
I like that call at the end too, the double smoke.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna go grab my food. You can start it whenever.
You see the smoke from underwater, or see through the smoke from
Yeah, you saw that? I could see perfectly through.
I knew smoke plus water. That guy was chalk.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without me. Nice job, guys.
Also, I'll start this statement with controller is overall OP on the game, but smokes on mouse goated.
Yeah. I'm shooting circles through smokes. Toss me an invite whenever you get a sheet.
Okay, sent. Let's see. Always sore, so mad when I can't control anything I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of emotion, right? It's a lot of adrenaline running through your body. For me, the one thing is, staying as calm and steadfast in your thinking, right? Because when the situation starts, what I do is I try and play out in my head how I want it to go, and then either say or do things to control the situation, right? And the best thing to do is go in with a clear, level head and a focused mind, right? So like when he was starting to come towards me, I knew that, all right, I needed to create space between my son and him. And the only way that I can do that is to, and also, just from, I do a lot of research on a ton of stuff. Now, I haven't been in a ton of fights, but I know from talking to a lot of MMA fighters and stuff like that, I always ask questions like, what's the best thing to do if you get in these kind of situations? Because having the information and not, I'd rather have the information and not need to use it than not have the information. And if a situation arose and then I could possibly make a mistake, right? So in that situation, what I needed to do was close the gap between him and myself in case that he decided he was actually gonna, punch me. Because at a close proximity, the least that he could do would be to push me away and then re-engage, right? But at a close proximity, because he's a little bit taller than me, he's like 6'1", I'm like 5'11", or I am 5'11". He's 6'1", he's a little taller than me, right? And was to get as close as I can to him, so that he couldn't throw a punch, so that he would just be able to push me or something like that, right? But in that close proximity, the easiest thing for me to do to eliminate that threat very quickly would be to break his nose. And at that distance, like where noses were touching, I could have broken his nose very quickly and would have given me the advantage in that fight, right? Because he's bigger than me, probably a little bit stronger than me. If I can take that advantage, I can break his nose off the bat. I could kick then as he's, he would have to back away from me after that initial blow to his nose. And he's going to be in so much pain from a broken nose that right in here his eyes would start to swell, right? Because of a broken nose, right? His eyes are going to start to swell. He's not going to be able to see very well. He's going to be in extreme pain because of his nose is broken. And at that point, there are two things that can happen. You can either then literally kill him at that point, or you've incapacitated him to the point where, kind of putting him out of the fight completely is very very quick. And also at that point, if there were other, say, assailants, then you can then tackle anyone else that would come to, fight you, right? Maybe from behind your back, and you can then reevaluate the situation at that point, right? You get more situational awareness, create some space, right? Where you can then like kick him in the nuts. You can continue to impale his face, and really kind of put him out of the fight. And you can do that with anybody that's bigger than you. And I got this from an MMA fighter who was like, he's like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", somewhere in there. He's a shorter guy. He's like, I've had to take people out that are bigger than me because, I'm quicker, I'm smaller, they're slower, right? He's able to launch himself and hit him with the top of his head. This is the strongest bone in your body right here. This is the strongest bone in your body. You can break his nose because the nose is one of the softest bones. You can break his nose really quickly. You can either shove that bone up into his head and kill him, right? Shoving it into his brain, killing him. Or, like I said, it puts so much swelling and pressure around his eyes that he can't see, essentially taking him out of the fight. So that's why I closed the distance. I wanted to, I didn't want him to be able to just like slug me in the face.
Oh my god. It's been good. I mean, I haven't been driving it much, but I got no complaints.
I hate when people start something that doesn't need to happen. I've had 2 friends that have killed someone because of a small little incident. People that started with them. One is in rehab because, yeah. Of what he saw when he showed Jesus.
I don't know how people play with voice chat on. This
Jesus.
So loud, bro.
It also defaulted the voice volume back to 50.
Yeah.
I got 2 knocked by me.
Yeah, my uncle had some friends that they got jumped in Berkeley. The guy got bagged over his head, dragged to his house. They bagged all of his family members, threw them on the bed, zip tied them, had guns to their head, stole all of their stuff, threw it in suitcases, and then stole their cars. And this all happened because the guy was walking on the street having a night cigar. Yeah, I mean that's how my cousin Tim was, man. This guy hit in the back of the head with a fucking shovel, man. Like as hard as this guy could, and he just passed away. So yeah, no good. Sham, playing some games. Not right now. Just kind of talking, trying to get this shit. Yeah.
I think I just saw guys by the ramp. Heads up.
Looking at you, T. Pushing up.
This guy's low right here. Giving him a bit. I think it's 2.
One's up top. I need help immediately. Yeah, I'm dead. There's another one inside. LIT skin. He's cracked. TTV, heads up.
And then I talked to a lawyer today. I love this lawyer because George absolutely hates this asshole. Well, he's not an asshole, but he thinks he's an asshole, right? So Will is great. I love Will. He New York dude as well. Talks super fast. Very confident. Just super confident dude. And knows his shit and doesn't take anything from anybody else. He's an older gay man, fighting for rights, and he doesn't take no shit from nobody. That's what I love about Will. Will's a shit. So I talked to Will today. He's like, hey, I'm sorry this happened to you, but this is like it's something that had happened, was bound to happen again, and this time he took it to another level. He just kind of fucked himself even more. And George has been through I think like 6 or 7 lawyers now. So he can't even hold a lawyer because he's a pathological liar. He can't just tell the truth and deal with the consequences. So yeah, the way the world is heading towards is going to be bad. Local high school had an active shooter like it was fake. Yeah, we had a high school shooter here a couple months ago. He actually killed some kids. and it was all over some beef. You know, it's all over some stupid beef. You know, there was a great I don't know if you saw the Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds movie Spirited, but I don't go there. I have a buddy who does. Oh shit.
One shot. Holy shit.
We should go,
Yeah, I mean, ever since Columbine, it's just been, you know, it's been dramatized in the news and media and, you know, movies and stuff like that. They immortalize these kids like they're heroes, and we shouldn't do that. That's just like with all the serial killer stuff. Like, I can't listen to it, watch it. Yeah.
I am going to suck you, baby.
Hey, yo, what are you saying over there?
Nothing. Yo, Iceman, can you fucking add, baby? We're trying to get you up. Let me know.
Yeah. I need some comms here, Isaac.
Jesus.
We did get flags here.
I'm still really enjoying Sam's POV, you know?
Overrated.
Yeah, you like this shit? What?
What?
Alright, they got the Hydra one done already.
What's that from? The somebody suck me.
Well, originally it's from The Mask, I think. Okay. Is this the same TV guy?
It is.
This guy's just crouching around. So, I don't give a shit.
It's okay, we're rich.
We got money.
Oh, okay, rich boy.
I love Nate Shot. He's so funny. I already got Personality of the Year at esports.
Yeah, that's a lot.
One on the buy.
Which is pretty neat.
He's, maybe it's not.
Thank you.
I'm going Hydra, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on you guys around this.
And his cam is all blurry. What are you doing, Matt?
I love how
They teach us that this is common. It should be anymore that they need to learn that people who do that should be on death row, not be placed in rehab because they're mentally ill. Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer in public execution. And like the brutal kind, right? Where do you remember back in like the old English days when they would, you know, if you were a thief or you didn't pay your taxes or you know, if whatever, right, robbed or killed, they would put you in the middle of town, and the citizens could then throw tomatoes at you, ridicule you, and you became public humiliation, right? And then the kids would walk by, their parents could be like, hey, you see that guy? You know, he stole some bread, and he'll be there for the next week. No water, no food, you know, getting food thrown at him, horse dung, whatever, right? Humiliated.
My brain starts working.
Or, you know, when they would do, you know, the hangings in the old Wild West, right? You know, this guy, you know, killed a family and stole their horses and their cattle, right?
Love that out of you.
You know, we caught this guy, and so then we hung him. And so the fear was that, you know, if you became like that, you know, if you did get caught, this was your inevitable fate. That you would be in the public square in front of everybody that you know, or you know, people that you know, and hung until dead.
No, sorry, I'm a little short.
And you know, fuck all this lethal injection, you know, making it painless. Fuck that shit. Hang a motherfucker in the middle of town.
I kept thinking you were saying Slack, which you were saying.
Make the people that do this kind of shit responsible, because most of them are so much of a pussy that they're gonna kill themselves before they get they get any of this. And
it's annoying.
and we waste so much tax dollars feeding these people, giving them a place to sleep in a prison, fucking keeping them alive for no fucking reason.
A lot of work communication, I do believe.
Yeah, murderers should be executed. Drug addicts should be, instead of rehab, put them in the middle of the fucking square for a month, right? With some water, and let them rehab right there in front of everybody. Have them go through the whole misery of, their body, going through withdrawals, right? So that so the public can see what it's like to withdraw from meth, right? Or fentanyl or whatever. You can watch it. Like, hey kids, if you want to do fentanyl, look at Billy Bob here. He took fentanyl and decided to throw a garbage can through a window and destroy public property, and he pissed all over this woman or whatever, and and you can see him, right?
Can you do something for me?
Because kids nowadays are like, well, if I did crystal meth, I got caught, I'm gonna go to rehab. This like Disneyland rehab. It might not do anything. There's no accountability, right? You pay a fine, do some public service, right?
Let this guy unlock. Oh, I thought he was gonna unlock the black light.
Like the thieves used to have their fucking hands cut off, right?
How the fuck did I end up with a real job?
So they can't steal anything anymore, right? Or have some fingers cut off. Like you shot someone, you get your you shot him and didn't kill him, you get your trigger finger cut off. Like come on, like where's that kind of stuff, right? Accountability.
Literally,
the fear of accountability, right? There's no fear of accountability anymore. Like you could be a homeless man high on fucking meth, throwing garbage cans through windows, and then the cops can be like, all right, Fred, like it's the 15th time this week, man. Don't want to do this, especially in Seattle. They don't even take them downtown anymore.
Your fucking dope ass whip. Hold on.
That's it.
Repairing it. Oh, okay.
Stupid, man. I'm trying to quit nicotine myself. It's hard to quit. Been trying my best. Getting closer. Hey, man. For me, like, I've been able to live my life in moderation, right? Yeah, I've indulged a little too much sometimes, but if you live the majority of your life in moderation, you can do almost everything, right? I mean, not everything.
Is that gonna update or
things that aren't so bad for you in moderation are not so bad for you. But it's the self-control that a lot of people don't have. It's hard, right? It's really hard, especially with substances that are super addictive, like alcohol, nicotine. For some people, marijuana is very addictive, and of course, opioids, fentanyl, prescription drugs, all that kind of stuff, right? I had a friend OD on oxycodone and killed himself last year. Young kid, super bright, UCLA grad, just killing it. Worked in pharmaceuticals. I think that's the problem with pharmaceuticals, man. Bible says thieves should pay 3 times what they stole. We used to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's not Rebecca Black. Whose things call me maybe?
Like people come.
Carly Rae
it's like watching all the looters that just go into like a Gucci store, right, and just steal all the purses and stuff, and like nobody can do anything about it, right? Now, like companies like that, yeah, they got a great insurance program. All that product is going to be covered, and
hold on, I'm gonna put a deployable
but
cover
nothing's
down.
going to happen to those
That's
people,
not
and then it gives others who had the thought, gives them more confidence that yeah, I can do this and I can get away with it, and it's okay to do this kind of stuff.
He's flying away.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I love the calming effect that nicotine has. And you know, for some people, it's just the, you know, the action, right, of just putting it to your mouth and blowing smoke.
Yo, these bots have so much health, man. Thanks. Thank you. Oh.
Claymore. I'm coming down to you, T.
No.
Just had your phone stolen? What, in Vegas?
My dead body.
Dude, my my ex-wife, she was flying the first time she moved out here to Seattle. She was in Vegas just at the airport. She decided to do some slots. She's like set her purse down. They stole her. She had her phone, but they stole her wallet and stuff and money, and she had a bunch of other stuff in there that couldn't be replaced, or it was hard to replace. But dude, I hate Vegas, bro.
Is he all the way bottom floor or what? Coming up on me. Absolutely fried.
Job. White job. Okay. Bye here.
Where's the buy? I think I saw it close, right?
Mark the buy.
Yeah.
If you see it or not, but.
I'm going. I have the money. You want to get this?
Yeah, it is addicting.
Oh, baby. Spicy. That buys outside.
That was quite intense.
That was quite intense, you do say, yeah, Mason?
What intense, lad? I can buy some share.
I wanna clip the part where you nutted and said, I ate it. And I just like envisioned you saying that after the first time you had sex. Like that's all. I don't know why, but that's what came to mind, and it made me chuckle so much that I'm ashamed to admit it. You said, "Ow! I hit it."
Really?
I don't, dude. That's just the way my brain works. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
It's me getting roasted again.
Here I got double.
After Missionary Mason's first time, he said Pog Champ. Okay, that is not. No. I did not do that.
Mason, what is it about Missionary that you love so much?
Okay, first of all, not like that. Turner made that up, man. I mean, it's not bad.
There's nothing wrong with liking Missionary. I'm not.
No, I know, but, you know. Listen. Turner's just weird, man. This is all Turner's fault.
You guys need herbals?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it real quick, so I can just see. I just want to see it. But we can do that.
God meme. You got to see this interview. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I know.
I might know. Who was it with?
Mason, it's Crim6. This interviewer at an event. It might have even been a Halo tournament or something.
It is Halo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she basically just asked him, what about it works for you? And this before, like, I think Crim had a ton of charisma in interviews. And he's just flabbergasted.
It's so awkward and fantastic.
I mean, it was like he was like a deer in the fucking headlights. He's like, what?
Still top tower.
Oh, good.
Blade, find him the interview. Go watch it after this. It's just too good.
It's an all-time moment for sure.
Yeah. Ow.
Mason, did you ever see me and Crim6's high five on PewDiePie's meme page?
No, I haven't seen that. Was it bad?
Oh, probably the worst one that you can imagine. We just had so much adrenaline in our, like, coursing through our veins.
Oh, Waylon? Dude, I didn't even see you in here. Oh, dude. Waylon, I am so sorry, dude. Exactly. You saying stuff earlier, too? I am so sorry, dude. I am so sorry I didn't even see you in here, man.
Yeah. That'd be nice to have.
True murder should be... dude, I thought that was Tristan. Dude, I'm so sorry. So with the chat in OBS, it doesn't like have different colors for names. It just is all the same name. So I have to like look over. I'm so sorry, dude.
Honestly,
I am so sorry.
It looks like we've never used our arms before. Like when the
Hey man, I appreciate you being in here, Waylon. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, dude. I'm so sorry I didn't see you. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad. I was trying to read it all. Dude, that's the only thing about what the hell?
There's one more, I think, right?
What's up? Up in this.
My FPS moving, dude. Dude, I totally missed him. I feel so horrible.
It was fucking awesome, dude. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. A couple things I would change, but I can't talk about it. So let me know when you see it, because I haven't had anybody to talk about it with yet.
Yeah, I probably won't see it until like another week and a half, unfortunately. But
all good, all good. Great things take time. Just jumped in the water.
Another guy close to water here, I thought.
Yeah, there's definitely
You airstrike the roof, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I don't know why it's rendering weird, man. It's rendering weird, man. But Waylon, thank you so much for being in here, man. I appreciate you so much. I am so sorry. I am an ass. I am an ass. I'm so sorry. Check for updates. All up to date. Hey, Tristan, let me go use the restroom real quick, and yeah. Pop this up. I'll be right back though. Give me 1 second. Time to go to the bathroom. Put some music on. Update requires restart. What the hell? I let the dogs out. One of the dogs decided to run. My bad. Not run, but like go do some other stuff. My apologies. And I was hungry, so I grabbed some chips and queso. I'm gonna have to go here soon. Whenever my son wakes up from his nap at daycare, I have to take off, but. Oh, really? I would assume it'd be Rusty's, huh? Damn. So I heard you go into like multiplayer, right? Yo, can you hear me?
Yo. Yeah.
So
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, so go to clubs. Groups. Go to groups, then browse groups. Put the name Camo in.
Group? What do you mean groups?
There's
Like
groups
social?
and- Yeah.
Groups, okay. I create a group
Go to
or
browse groups. No,
Okay.
browse.
Yep.
And type in camos.
What into other?
Yeah.
Oh, topic. Is there a topic camos? Oh, search group by name.
Yeah.
Okay, camos. Free camos BR. Camos. Free glitch camos.
Yep.
Does it matter what?
Nah, it don't matter.
Okay. I clicked on it.
And go ahead and join the group.
How do you join the group? Group details?
Yeah.
Oh, join group, okay. All right.
Second F to go in. Do it too. Already did it once today, so.
Nice.
Okay, so go to group details where you see all the players and everything.
Uh-huh.
And then go find the gun that you want that camo on.
Okay.
Like, go through until you find a gun that has the camo you want and it's the same gun.
It's just showing like normal players. It doesn't show like anyone who has any of the
Invite
camos.
me to the group real quick. Not letting me search anything.
How do I invite? Oh, it says sent, like it doesn't say that I'm in. Okay. Okay, I'm in. Oh, it just keeps saying new members.
Alright, you're in. It's not letting me look for a group.
Can't we just create a group?
No, because we would have to have the same, like, it's only people who have the rare camos that we can get it from.
Oh.
Hope they didn't patch it already. It's not letting me look for groups. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm watching your stream. Okay, go to... Yeah, look up camo again.
Okay.
Yeah, free camos. Join group. Now go to group details.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Then don't
Just
click
shows...
on it. Just let them load in.
Like, click on one of them and let it load in, or?
Just like hover over it until they like pop up. I have already patched it.
It doesn't show anyone that has a camo on their gun.
Alright, hold up. I got a couple. I don't know if you'll like it.
I just want the polyatomic.
For which one? Which gun?
For any gun.
You want it for the new one?
You have it for the RPK?
Chimera.
Just for the Chimera?
Yeah, I got it for the Chimera, the Vel 46. Got Orion for the Vel 46, the Chimera. I got both. Then I got for the SPR 208. I have the Ryan and the Fennec. I thought I had something, I don't. Vel 46.
Yo, what's up, Kevin?
I got Orion. Again.
Finish the camos yet? No, I'm trying to do the
whatever it's called.
I'm trying to do the glitch camo. Let's see if it still works.
SPR. Orion.
Yeah, I was really looking for the RPK and the those like P890 pistols.
RPK?
RPK or the P890s or the Lockman 5.56.
What is the RPK?
Like it's that LMG.
See? Second. Go and see if they'll let me look up camos.
I heard there's a way you can do it in just like in free for all and multi-year or something like that.
They patched that.
Oh, they patched that one?
Hold up. Let me restart my game and then just invite me back.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, we were trying to do the... So how do I leave groups now? That's text chat. Social groups. Leave group, confirm, or leave group, confirm. Stay in group. Camo. Let's see if we got one. 3 glitch camos, okay. Group details. Everyone's gun is not. These are all level 1s, bro. Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1. There's no one here that has, like, polyatomic or anything. They might have patched it, to be honest, dude. Not a single one here. It just says everyone's a level 1 private. We made some good progress, Kevin, on the camo front. We're at 30 out of 50. The hardest part is leveling the guns, bro. But the double XP and shipment took like 15 minutes. Level a gun. I mean, I was putting up like 73, 75 kills in a game. Pretty easy to level gun that way. We did get the knife. Knife's gold, so that was a positive from the long stream. Need to do riot shield while we got. I think I got it now. All right. Might be patched though. Oh. I wouldn't doubt it. It's funny they'll patch shit like that, but they won't like fix the fucking game. You know? I should have done it yesterday while it was still going on. Like what sucks is like my day today, like ambitious to get a bunch of shit done, and then I like get to it, and then I have all this other shit I had to deal with because of what happened last night at the basketball game. So I did it earlier this morning. It works too. Yeah, man. I've never done any of the like camo glitches like this. I remember the last one where you could put on like any camo you wanted if you had it unlocked. You know, like you put the gun that you had equipped that had the camo on, and then you then equipped a gun that you wanted to have that camo on, and then you could just equip it on there. So like people are putting obsidian on Cold War guns and shit, and Vanguard guns. That's all I want. I want to be able to throw a poly on there. We could play Warzone with polyatomic. Like, I'm gonna unlock it, like, legitimately, but I just wanted to try and see if it worked. But because of the fight I got into last night at a middle school basketball game, fucked my whole morning, dude. What up, Max? Just finished my queso. Queso's so good. Not as good as Qdoba's queso. Didn't hear about it? Well, I was saying it earlier in stream. Last night, got into an altercation with my girlfriend's ex-husband. verbal altercation that turned almost physical. So got pretty close to a full-on fist fight last night. But I was just kind of dealing with. I had to go into the school today. I didn't have to, but I went into the school today to talk to the principal because I saw her come out. So I didn't realize that she was the principal at the time because I had called the cops and gave them my statement. But she was there. So then I came in today in person, didn't call and give them a heads up. I just came in, right? And talked to the principal. I just want to apologize for what happened last night and just kind of give her some background information on who George was and on everything. And so yeah. Yeah, they patched it. Yeah, I figured they would have patched that shit. Yeah, if you and I can do it, you can still get the ones I had though. Yeah, dude. Let's try it. Let's just try it. So do we got to create our own group and then, or can we just pop in a group together? It doesn't matter. Kevin, speaking of which, I saw this this post on Insta the other night. I think some primal shit like that would be dope, dude. That would be dope. Sent me an invite. Okay, sorry.
Yo. Okay, so what you need to do.
Okay.
Hold up. Let's see how we can do this. Go to social. Then click on my name.
Okay. View party.
You should go over to. Huh?
In view party.
Yeah. Click on my name.
Okay.
Then at the top it should say like details or something.
Yep.
And then click like whatever your RB button is to go over. You should see my loadout.
Nope. It just says details.
Yep, then they patched it. Shit. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you can't see loadout or anything. It's just like an M4.
Damn, man. That sucks. They patched that quick though, but they can't fix the damn game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the only ones that I was able to get.
Yeah, we were close. Oh, sorry about that, Tristan. I backed out. My apologies, man. Kevin, yeah, we were close to start working more with Primal. Mike wants us to be more involved with tourneys. Yeah, I think. I think where we can start, like even before tourneys, I think we can start with just some daily content creation that goes out on the Primal page every day. Tweets every day. I think that'd be a good start. because then we can get the name out there a little bit more, right? And just like daily posts, right? Because like if you look at Soar, GG, and stuff like that, I could also talk to Mac. He's the owner. Yeah, he's the owner of Soar. And I got to know him like Soar.gg. I can talk to him about you know what helped him get, you know, with initial growth, starting growth. You know, because they're in all facets of content, right? And competitiveness too, right? You know, from competitive Valorant to competitive Fortnite, all that kind of stuff. But they put out a daily tweet, right? For engagement, boost their, you know, their creators and that kind of stuff. Yep, Soar, yeah. Yeah, so Soar, yeah, so I went and did some simulator golf with Mac, and you know, met him, you know, saw him a couple more times during the TwitchCon event, and got to know him. So I think he'd be a great resource. Jonathan and I are starting a podcast, and he's going to be on one of the episodes. So you know, we can corral Primal into that as well, because you know, we want to interview some of you guys too, you know, that played competitive CSGO and that kind of stuff for some of the episodes. Because I don't want to talk about it too much on stream, but I can talk to you a little bit more about it like off stream. But I think he'd be a great resource, especially because he built a gaming org, right? Maybe he can help take Primal. Maybe help put us under his wing, and maybe kind of help us grow and move in the right direction. But I think having you know, with Mike being so involved with Trophy Room, you know, that's where the dollars are coming in, right? And Primal's probably not going to make money for a while. But we can divide and conquer, right? You know, getting doing more content creation with the name. You know, if you see FaZe Clan right there, so it's like a daily post vid something, right? Involving someone in a part of their content or something, right? That's a good start. And then, you know, like you said, getting into the competitive part. You know, if we look at like 100 Thieves and stuff like that, you know, they have a podcast show where they bring people on, and it's under the 100 Thieves name, right? You know, that kind of stuff, talking about stuff that's going on in, say, you know, some of these games, communities and stuff like that, you know, across of all esports, instead of just focusing maybe just on like Call of Duty or, you know, certain games, right? Yeah, most don't make it. They just get the right people together to grow with, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm 100% on board with Primal, dude. 100% on board. For doing anything, honestly. Like if I had daily tasks to do for Primal, I would be the first thing I'd do every morning. Like create a short or create a story and post and engage on it like all day, right? Like that's what Instagram needs the most is post engagement. I think that helps move it through the algorithm differently than, say, like TikTok. I also noticed just in TikTok, you know, replying to comments, liking comments, you know, all that kind of stuff. That also helps. Because then people will be like, oh, like I've seen that name before. Like, yeah, they got, you know, this guy KSG, like he has these crazy snipes and shit. You know, I love watching, you know, those clips. Or like, you know, we post cute gorilla videos, you know, with funny stuff, just like, you know, that post you made, right? You know, for the season 1 mid-season update, right? need more of that kind of stuff. But I think we probably should talk about it every single day. Should be like a morning thing. Like wake up, Discord call at 7 in the morning or whatever it is. All right, what's going on today? What's new? What's updated? You know, where can we go? What do we want to make? And then, you know, divide and conquer kind of shit, right? And then, you know, talk about what content we want to make for the day, right? Hey, I really want to make this video on this stuff, and I need like 3 or 4 guys to help me make this video, or I need another guy to help me make this video, right? And yeah, and I also think, you know, like, you know, when some of us go live, we should have a go live for the main primal one. All right. Someone monitoring that, or like running the live, right? Or hosting tournaments, or like you said, being a part of tournaments, any of that kind of stuff, right? And then, like, dude, if Mike has, you know, things that he wants us to be doing, like, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to, you know, see like a message in Discord, you know, when I wake up, be like, yo, Alex, you know, I think we need this, and this, right? Do you think you make this happen? Or like, you need some help to get this done or whatever, right? You know, KSG is going to be on today at some point. You know, he's got this, and this going on. You know, communication, right? Yeah, I'm down. Let's dude, yeah, I'm up. I'm up. I'm up for it. I'm 100% in. Yeah, what I'm thinking is, let's, if you could talk to Mike today, find out a good time, either today or this weekend or next week, whenever Mike is available to talk again, because I've only had one good long conversation with him, and it was just throwing ideas around, and then we never, you know, put anything concrete. You know, a lot of ideas for vision, and I want to say I think in that kind of role, it's more like, hey Doug, I know you have some great clips out there, man. Can you put together something for me? We need some content out of you today, like, you know. Like, I'd love for you to post 3 times a week and put out at least a tweet a day. And put something on your story a day. And then, you know, if we're doing primal stuff on the main page, hey, hey dude, can you throw this up on your story? Or can you retweet this on your story? Let's start pushing this out there. Let's start, you know, let's push this hashtag or like whatever's popular. Yeah. And we'll all work on it together. Exactly, dude. We'll all work on it together, because you know, not one individual is going to carry it all, right? But I think of anybody, it's probably you, me, and Doug that post the most clips. Chris posts a lot of clips too, and I think getting a lot of Villa's insight on you know, how to put together quality clips, right? You know, because he's visually you know, he's got that visual. Because he's a filmmaker and all that kind of stuff, right? He's got Christmas parties to get ready for. I figured. So, dude, if you wanna talk to him and be like, hey man, is there a time next week that we can start? Because we should start this in 23, like right off the bat, right? You know, maybe that first week after New Year's. Let's see what it is. The daycare just texted me. I'm gonna have to go pick up my son here soon. But let's just get some stuff into concrete. Let's write some. Let's create an idea board. And let's start with ideas. You know, let's figure out where we want to be, and then let's start writing ideas to get us to the next step, right? Where it's, you know, we're one step at a time. And we're at the tippity top, but we're only halfway up, right? You just have to walk downstairs so you can listen. Christmas parties to get for him. I just have a real life relationship with. It's hard being his boss. It's hard being his boss in a way. If it came from someone like you, may be exciting him. Hey, dude, he was excited when we talked last time, and I want him on board, right? I want him to have those ideas and want him to help push the other guys, you know, because he sees you guys in person. I don't get to see you guys in person, right? You know, and just making some more. We need to make more content, more quality content. And, you know, there's plenty of creators out there that can help us out too, you know, in terms of, you know, that kind of stuff, right? You know, and getting the right assets on board, you know, someone who's fucking really good at Photoshop, right? Make thumbnails for us. Of course, Villa, you know, when I see his clips on Instagram, they're so clean, you know, high quality. Like he knows that kind of stuff, right? I don't know. I try and research as much as I can, but I don't know. I'm not that great at all that stuff, right? I can put a clip together and whatnot, but having the right render settings, all that kind of stuff, Chris knows that stuff, right? Like I said, when I see yours and Chris's clips, they're all nice and clean, like high quality, very clean. Photoshop is easy? No, dude. Photoshop ain't easy. I took it in college and I forgot everything I learned. There's so much to it that we don't know that someone who's an expert at is really good at. That's tough. Making a great thumbnail is tough. It's not as easy as everyone thinks. You took Photoshop and graphic rendering for last year? Nice, dude. Dude, it's tough shit. It's time consuming and you need to have the knowledge so that you can do it quickly, right? That's you have the knowledge to do it quickly. It's a lot easier to, you know, to bust out a bunch of them, you know. Dude, it's hard as fuck. Shit's hard as fuck. I was a tutor for it too, and like, it's hard as fuck. Yeah. Dude, I'm Kevin, 100% on board. Let's kill 23, dude. Let's make 23 like the year of the gorilla, man. Let's get in there hard and fast, man. Charge in there. Let's go. All right, on that note, I have to go. I got to go pick up my son. We are going to do a Christmas tradition of my parents' house. I used to put the Christmas train up underneath the tree every single year. I'm passing this tradition on down to my son. So my dad and brother are already over there. They just went and had lunch. Picking Jackie up, we're gonna head over there, build our train, hang out for a little bit, and then come home. You need hours of work to even be able to understand what the fuck a splitting review. Sweet man. See y'all later. Stay safe. Merry Christmas. Yes, dude. I won't be streaming at all this weekend. But we're going to continue on with growing this YouTube channel, putting out good content. I have a lot of videos I want to work on during this Christmas holiday break. Some stuff that I've been slacking on, some old school clips. I think people will enjoy to watch because it is not the new Warzone. It was like old Fortune's Keep clips that we did some fun stuff. A funny video, a bunch of 12-year-olds and I just, playing games, having fun. Funny as hell. And it was with Cohen, actually, my stepson. So there's one. I want to do the TwitchCon kind of recap. I have a ton of footage. I need to pile it all together, put out something short and sweet, something fun, quick, beautiful. And that's a second video. I got some clips, from our first Warzone win. It was like first day that Warzone dropped. I think it was like an hour after the drop. We got our first win. So I want to put that one up and then move on and work on some funny meme stuff, involving, all the BR games, just entertainment stuff like that. I see a bunch of other creators doing. I would love to get involved and do that kind of stuff and you do put that out. Jonathan and I are working on the podcast. I think that will be a huge step forward in not just gaming content, but just being able to talk with viewers, share opinions, get to know our faces a little bit more, get to hear us a little bit more. We get to engage with you more, so it's not just the game itself, but like, we're shifting gears. We're 2022 was a very stale year. For me, there was a lot of high points, a lot of low. Right now we're in a low point. Yeah, dude. We'll talk soon. Going to reorganize upstairs, fix my stream setup. Yeah, dude. I love the direction we're gonna take. And Primal's gonna be right there with everything that I want to do, and that I have ambitions for. I want to involve everyone that I possibly can in Primal. That has that same spirit and gung ho to want to do it. And I know Kevin, you're one of those people. Mike is one of those people. Doug, he has natural talent, right? And he's funnier than shit. Max is great. I love all the guys that are in here. Chris is great. We have fun. It's entertaining. It's good. So 23 is going to be so much of a better year. Streams will probably resume next week in maybe small capacity before Christmas, and then So I might play some games here and there, but maybe some off stream stuff, with the boys, and love to get some content recorded now that I got my recording settings fixed and all that kind of shit. So yeah. Everything's going to be gravy. It's going to be a great year. And it's going to be a great end of the year. But Tristan and Kevin, God, who else am I missing? Max, I love you. What else we got in here? Waylon. Dude, thanks for stopping in, man. I'm sorry I didn't even... The way that this chat looks, it's all gray and it's all the same color, But thank you all. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And yeah, man. I love chill streams, man. Chill streams are great. I love playing the game. I love involving, viewers and, having some fun, playing the game right, and being competitive and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah, my birthday's on the 28th. So it's coming up here soon. But yeah. Anyways. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.